Welcome to Lord Fussington's walkthrough of the critically acclaimed game Dark Souls. I'm your walkthrough master, Lord Fussington. And in today's video I will be walking you through part 10. The part after... Oh my god, cannot kindle while hollowed. What an idiot. Yep, this is actually a brilliant walkthrough made by yours truly. If you need to kindle your bonfire, you must be in human form. Which is an excellent bit of advice. The kind of advice I don't usually offer, but since I fucked that up incredibly well, I thought might as well tell you. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, this is I'm walking you through part 10. The part after part 9 and the part before part 11. I almost messed that up because I can't count. Okay, so we're going to kindle the bonfire. It's a pretty good time to do so, actually. It's advantageous anyway because it's right before a boss, and if you're unconfident in your ability to defeat said boss, you should kindle your bonfire. And I am not confident in at all, because this is actually the first time I've played the game since my old recordings that I've been putting commentary over. So this video was recorded a couple of days ago, and it actually went pretty well, to be honest. I didn't even die, which is ridiculous. I mean, my old videos where I was actually playing Dark Souls, I died 7,000 times in, Blighttown. But I mean, there are more pitfalls. We're doing the swamp area today. Black Knight Sword. Oh yeah, I'm changing from the Drake. I changed from the Drake Sword because I just didn't feel like using it. Drake Sword is the best sword in the game. Everyone knows it. But I've decided to change it for the Claymore. I think I'm going to use the Claymore. Mainly because it's, I don't know. It does have a nice moveset, to be honest. Okay, so our first enemy, what a dodge, brilliant, and what a hit. Now that was R1, and more R1. So I've just comboed like crazy. Man-Eater Mildred has invaded. Okay, she will only invade if you are in human form, if I remember correctly. She's quite easy to defeat. Generally, you just don't want to get hit. But that's a tip for every enemy, to be honest. If you get hit, your health actually goes down, and if you don't have any health left, you will die. You're welcome. Alright, so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm hitting her. That's the way to kill her. Oh man, what a block. And then you just backstab her in the back, and yeah, she's done. No, she's not done. She's done now. Yes, good. Oh god, she still wasn't done. Anyway, so she had a lot of armor, and that's why it took so long. So retrieve remaining power of Dark Spirit. The Dark Spirit Man-Eater Mildred was vanquished. Yeah, we got humanity. And the Butcher Knife. Excellent. So that went really well. I couldn't have played that better. I kind of used a shield there, but you don't really have to because her moves are pretty predictable and you can roll out of the way. I kind of prefer the backstab route, but she does recoil. Like, she kind of gets stunned a little bit, which makes it easier because she isn't actually wearing any armor, even though I was joking. She does have a metal bra, that's just a fact. But, alright, so these are giant mosquitoes. Wow, I double dodged that just so I could be certain that they can't get me in the range there, because they could. They actually, they just fly towards you. Okay, so now I've got 3 enemies. How am I going to deal with this? I use my Claymore. Boom. Everything's dead. Now everything's dead. And I'm victorious. Just how I roll. With the bitches in the back. Now the swamp area is poisonous. So, if you don't mind a bit of poison, you can walk in it. You might die, but maybe that's just how you like to do things. I suggest not fighting enemies in the poison, unless you want to die, basically. Or unless you have really good poison resistance. Generally, you don't want to fight. I mean, there's enough land where you can get a land, or like the beach area or whatever well, that is land. Okay, well, anyway, you just want to pull them to the land, the beach. It's not the kind of beach that you can tan on, really. It's kind of not even much of... It's a bit of a... Anyway, it doesn't matter. And it's better to fight them here, because then you're not in the swamp where you can get poisoned, and, then your health starts decreasing. And depending on your poison resistance, it'll decrease either... the higher your poison resistance, the slower it will decrease. Your health, that is. Oh, that was a great dodge. That was actually a pro dodge. That was also a pro dodge, that one too. Because he was attacking in those 2 dodges that you just saw. And what a great combo. And I got 100 souls, the most souls you can get from a single enemy. What we're going to do now is roll over here. There's nothing actually here. I think I got the item if there was even an item. So now we're going to go... What we need to do is just clear this whole swamp area. There's a barbarian with a boulder. These guys are actually the only real threats. Oh, I just took that Estus flask, which was... I just took it. I just consumed the Estus flask. Or rather, what's within the Estus flask. Although there's it's 1 less. Anyway, it was a really good time to consume an Estus flask because I hadn't lost that much health. So I didn't waste an Estus flask there. It was just really well planned out. Brilliant. That's me not remembering the buttons. Don't play Monster Hunter. It really messes up where the buttons are located and all that, because it has a totally different button system. Large soul of a proud knight. Is that what it said? Best soul in the game. Okay, what we're going to do is we're not going to deal with the barbarians yet. We're actually going to go over here and deal with about 2,000 slugs. And there's going to be a couple of mosquitoes. I thought the mosquitoes were endless, but I killed loads of them. Like every time they came at me, I killed them. And then they just stopped. So I don't know if there's actually an end to them, but it seemed like it because they stopped bothering me after a while. Which was kind of interesting. Unless maybe they were glitched somewhere, I don't know. But I can't imagine how they'd be glitched because they spawn at kind of in the middle of nowhere. Well, high up, but... So there isn't anything to block them, really. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm standing. Okay, so I know what I'm doing. I'm just standing here. Now, the slugs are actually the most difficult enemies in the game. They've got 2 moves. 1 move, which we'll call the first move, although it might not necessarily be the first move. So we'll just say move number 1. Well, let's suggest this first as well. It doesn't matter. Oh, what a shot that was. Yeah, the first shot I was just testing. I just needed to test because I'd never miss unless I needed to test out where the second shot should be. So it was all calculated. Right, so 2 moves. Or 2 attacks, rather, we'll say. Because he's moving now, but I wouldn't. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So that was my attack. But we're not talking about my attack. So the slugs have 2 moves, 2 attacks. What am I talking about? 2 attacks. So what they do, right, is they get up on their sort of ass or whatever, the tail, and either way, it's essentially the same thing. Well, no, it isn't. Anyway, so they get up on their tail, and they will spit like black slime at you. So that's one attack. The other attack is they will leap at you. The black slime is actually really easy to dodge. The other one, you can see how I planned that out, by the way. I was purposely just standing there for a while because I wanted the poison meter to go down. And I calculated that purposely because I didn't even get poisoned. Like, I wanted it to go down enough so that I could grab the items without getting poisoned, and that worked tremendously well. And it's mainly because I'm such a great player. God, what a shit walkthrough. What was I talking about? Right, so the second move, or attack. God, I keep saying move. So the second attack, which is a move actually when you think about it, but then you've got to count the actual moves as well. So the second attack, what he does is he leaps at you. I find it kind of annoying to dodge because he winds up. And I find it annoying to dodge because I'm a shit player. Most players that are even average would be able to dodge that with ease, but not me. Nope. No. And that's why I'm the walkthrough master. Okay, self-proclaimed. But I am a lord. We're going to go over here and check. We're going to go check this thing right here. We've got to make sure that it's not an item. Okay, so that's not an item. Confirmed. And we're going to go behind this little area. Okay, we're not. Oh, mosquitoes. Owned. So I double rolled there because if you only roll once, wow. So that mosquito is actually the most difficult enemy in the game. You saw that because I couldn't even hit it. It was so difficult. What he basically did is he was able to dodge so quickly that you couldn't even see the dodge, and that's why I missed both of those, like the first two claymore attacks. That's why I missed them. There's absolutely no other reason. I recommend pulling the slugs instead of just running in the... You gotta remember, if you're fighting in the swamp, you're giving the enemies an advantage, because that's where they do best. They do best in the swamp, right? Because they don't get poisoned, they don't get slowed. Wow, these mosquitoes. So I just killed the brother and sister mosquitoes. They almost owned me, but luckily. What if he just had mosquito repellent? Oh, so that was one of the attacks. Did you see that? Oh, I just R2'd. So that's a different move with a claymore. Now R2 is actually a really difficult move to do, because your index finger is very rarely on the R2 button. It's usually on the R1 button. So the fact that I managed to do that suggests that I'm really, really good at this game. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. So these mosquitoes have nothing on me. Okay, so that was the leap. I dodged it. That's why I lost a lot of health. Or not a lot, but a little bit. Because I dodged it. And we're just going to continue pulling these slugs. They don't have a chance because I've got a bow. I don't even know if I hit that one, to be honest. What the fuck? So, I don't know. That should have worked, but it didn't. Even when I'm locked on. Even when I'm locked on and the mosquito's right in front of me, I still missed the shot. Wow. Wow. Well, okay, great. Good, what a move. Okay, you saw I comboed there. The first one, the reason I missed the first attack is because I was just kind of testing it. It's like what I do with the arrows and stuff, so yeah. So embarrassing. Okay. No chance. No chance. Wow. He couldn't even get to me. I didn't even miss a shot there. That was amazing. It's not like he was even walking. It's not like he was even moving straight like towards me. Okay, so that was a test shot. Please hit. Please hit. Yes. Yes. Excellent. I'm looking around for mosquitoes because they have this tendency to just get behind you. I don't know why. That's just how they roll. Actually, in this case, you could have just moved all, because there's a little beach area over there where the slug was, so you could just go there instead of pulling the slug and waiting for him. Because I mean, it's just. In fact, you could pull all the slugs and just kill them. You know, with like fire. This way is a little bit longer. Oh, I actually dodged something. That's amazing. Wow. First dodge of the day. Okay. So you can see this little beach area here. Now we're on the beach area. I'm just standing on it. Good, looking around, seeing if there's any mosquitoes. There aren't any mosquitoes, so we're moving forward. Okay, oh no, oh god. So now I'm against two slugs. Now this is going to be really tough because whenever there are two enemies, it means you're outnumbered. In fact, no one can even argue that, so I'm really helping it out. I'm really helping everyone out. So this guy's just getting owned. He's got no chance. Boom. I didn't even try there. I didn't even try. Okay, so now this other slug. And you gotta remember, these are the most difficult enemies in the game, and that's why. Ah, he was turned around. What a fool. I just rolled, and I think it was R1, so that's a combo as well. Roll R1. That does a thrusting attack with the claymore. And he just had no chance. Oh, embarrassing for him. I'm sure he's feeling it right now, if he wasn't dead. Okay, running in circles, that's my celebration. So yeah, it's my dance. It's my dance when I'm celebrating. Celebration dance? Celebratory dance? Celebratory dance. That's what we're going to say it is. Yeah, I've got a degree in English literature and I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so you stab him, and that was less of a stab and more of a slash. Oh man, he dropped something. See, that was a good use of Estus Flask there. You saw what I did there? I consumed the Estus Flask. Amazing. Or rather, the liquid within the Estus Flask. Because if you just take the Estus Flask, you consume it, you're probably drinking the glass as well. Which is probably not good. You'll probably die. And right now I'm in human form, so that would be terrible. Boom, dodged. ridiculous. So good, so good. Okay, dodged again, and it's not like I even missed that one attack. So right here, so that was actually really good. You saw what I did there. I basically killed both enemies. Okay, so you want to pull these slugs here. This is the first time we've seen any slugs, and we're gonna pull these slugs. Oh, that was a test shot. I even know that's gonna miss before it goes. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Well, you can see I test shot twice, like one for each. Okay. So that's an attack. That's one of their 2 attacks, and I've hit him, and he's dead. So this guy's got no chance. He's probably not even gonna hit me. Yeah. Probably not even gonna hit me. Wow. Just call me Nostradamus. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is pull these 2. These are the first slugs we've seen. I know, there's a lot of slugs here. It's ridiculous. That guy didn't even get hit, the other one. What the fuck? Okay, so I wasted 1 arrow. That's the first arrow I've wasted as well, so it's a bit embarrassing. Okay, I don't even know how that didn't hit. That was... Okay, well that one makes more sense why I didn't hit. I think I just gave up. I was like, fuck it. Oh, yes. That was a kill shot right there. Okay, so I've killed all of these in 1 shot. And what we're going to do now is... is we're going to go get that item. Oh, what a noob. He missed. What a noob. Man, he had me. He had me ambushed and everything. Did I just do like a late dodge? Oh, and I just owned him. He had no chance. Anyway, that was really embarrassing on his part. Not on mine. Like, my awareness was perfect there. He just didn't have any aim. Like, people who can't actually aim shouldn't even bother. And he's not even a person, but you know what I mean. Like, if you can't aim, if you miss shots and things like that, you might as well just quit. Alright, so this is the last slug. That's actually a lie. There are more slugs. Okay, totally on. So what we're going to do is grab this item here. I don't even know what it is. A server or something? Server. That's what I said. It's a server. And now we're going to go all the way back. Are we going to do the... I don't think I do it in this video. The Great Hollow. I think I decided not to do it right now because I want to make like a proper video with it. And that'll take some time to practice and make sure I can get everything. I've got to test it out, you know. Yeah. And then I'll deal with that and then go to Ash Lake as well. That might... I don't know if that's going to be... Yeah, it's probably not going to be right away. It's not going to be for a while. Because I don't think that's the Hydra I'm going to fight first. I think it's going to be the other Hydra. You don't really have to... I don't know if they fixed that glitch, actually. Where the Hydra actually just dies. But, I don't know. I'll check it out. If they have, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want the surprise. That it's still there. It just murders me. Okay. So that's the top of Blighttown. We did that. So that leads to the Great Hollow. You've got to hit a couple of walls and they'll disappear. And then you're in this giant tree, and that leads to Ash Lake. But I don't really want to even talk about it, to be honest. I actually love that part. It's really unexpected. That's the nice thing about Dark Souls in particular. There were a lot of unexpected points. In Demon Souls, my favorite part was actually... Well, one of my favorite parts was going beneath the Nexus. I thought that was fantastic because I really didn't expect that kind of scene. So I thought it was glorious. Oh my god, I'm actually poisoned. This is retarded. So stupid. Well, actually, it's not that bad because I have good poison resistance. I can just run around, basically, poisoned, and just heal myself with an Estus Flask. If you have pretty good resistance, and I think what I'm wearing right now does have that resistance. Okay, so I don't know why I'm going up here. Okay, yeah, I was checking if there's anything behind. So we're gonna go deal with those two. Right, so Dark Souls has a couple of really unexpected moments that I think, improve the game. I'll never say it's better than Demon's Souls because, I mean, Demon's Souls was kind of the first. Demon's Souls was the first game, and for me, I put so many hours into that, so it's got more meaning as well than Dark Souls. It's totally subjective, by the way. That's a totally subjective. It's an opinion. Although I do hate the bonfire system. I just can't stand it. I prefer the. I hate linearity, but in this case, I kind of prefer it. Maybe it's because I have to make. Maybe it's because I make walkthroughs. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about that. Dark Souls 2 is coming out. I'm really excited. Really excited. So I think we killed everything. What do we have to do now? I don't even know what I'm... Oh yeah, we have to do the other side where the barbarians are with the boulders. So that's actually where we came from earlier on. Because there are two ways to go up. There's that way with all those enemies, and then there's the other way, which is closer to the Valley of Drakes. So, near the windmill. Is it the windmill? Is it even a windmill? What am I talking about? It's like more of a... It's a water mill. Is there water even on it? Whatever, there's a thing that turns, for fuck's sake. The turn wheel. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a turn wheel. If you do know the proper name for it, don't tell me, I don't want to know. Okay, so the poison's almost gone. And that's mainly because of my masculinity. I'm just so manly that it just disappears after a certain amount of time. I can fight the poison. And what was I going with that? Probably nowhere, because that's usually what happens. So we're going to check what's behind here. Surprise, nothing. And now we're going to go all the way to the barbarians. Now, the way to deal with... I don't think I deal with the three in front of the... not yet, because I don't really need to. You actually don't have to deal with them at all. You can go around them, which when I fight the boss, when I go to the boss to fight her, you'll see that I just bypass them. I don't even bother. There's just no point. There's three of them. Why would you run in and try to kill them all? Unless you're farming them for dung pie or whatever. If you like that, that's fine. I don't know, I've never had dung pie. Don't want any. Alright, so what we're going to do is kill... There's a barbarian around. I remember when I first went here and I didn't expect a barbarian and I just got a boulder in the face. It was one of the... I think I died as well. I don't know if I died in the first shot, but... Yeah, really annoying. But that's what happens in the first playthroughs of Demon's Souls and Dark Souls. Random shit kills you. Or it's at least shit you don't expect. Okay, so I got... For some reason I got Pyromancy. I don't really need it. They're not that difficult. They have a good amount of defense. But their moves are predictable and slow. So you'll see how I deal with that. I don't even think I used the shield, to be honest. Okay, so I just pulled him there, that's what I did. So easy to dodge, boom. And you want to get the backstabs in, that'll kill him a lot faster. Oh, this is turning into a proper walkthrough, sorry. So this is the easiest enemy in the game. And actually that's not even a boulder, that's just a ball of dung. Barbarians are really dung beetles. So you can see what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of... I'm waiting. The thing with Dark Souls and Demon Souls is countering is really the way you want to play the game. A lot of the time. I won't say all the time, but a lot of the time you just want to counter. Well, at least PvE. PvP is PvP is a totally different story. PvP you have to be able to predict where people are, and it's the only way to bypass the lag. PvP actually irritates me to no end. With I hate the amount of lag. It drives me nuts. So, I think there's another one here, actually. I don't even know what they're protecting. They're protecting... Oh, but I wasn't sure, because I'm holding up my shield, because I wasn't sure. Okay. So here's another guy. So you can see what he does. He puts the boulder on the floor. Or, okay, there's that one where he tries to smash you. Then he puts the boulder on the floor and rolls it towards you. And he also throws the boulder. So, a couple of moves. That didn't even do shit. I missed that backstab. I'll probably get the next one. There you go. That's it. You just dodge him, and really simple. If you're using a claymore as well, it's really easy. Claymore does a lot of damage. Okay, that's it. Grab that. Dung pie. What a surprise, they never dropped that. And what else is there to do here? I think that's it. Oh, we might go talk to what's her name? Let me quickly check what her name is. Quelana of Izalith. Quelana? Who cares? We got that item. I didn't see what it was. Doesn't matter. Don't tell me. And yeah, so we're gonna talk to her, Quelana of Izalith, or Quelana, or we'll just call her the Pyromancy witch or whatever, because that's what she offers. She offers Pyromancy. It's quite costly. I think you need about 100,000 to pay for. Actually, that's not even everything either. Like that's all. I think that's all of the spells and maybe one of the upgrades. I don't know. I've got to double check. Maybe I'm overestimating it, but it is quite expensive. You just whatever you do, because this has happened to me, where I'd go see her, and then I'd get attacked, and then something would hit her, and she'd blame me on it for it. Like even though she saw that I didn't do it, she blamed me. So you want to be really careful with her. Make sure she doesn't get killed or just get angry, because then she won't do anything for you. I think it's actually the mosquitoes. It might have been the mosquitoes. I don't think it was the boulder guys, because they're not. They're not even getting aggroed. Alright, so you might want to say yes. You don't have to say yes, you can say no. You can also run in the swamp and die. It's just, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't affect me. So, yeah, everything's a little bit expensive. That's 30, hold on. 10,000, 15, hold on. Couldn't even get to count that. So just that alone is 25,000 to get the Pyromancy Flame. So that's like one upgrade. And then the items, I don't even know if I go back to items. Okay, so 20,000, 50,000, 60,000. I'm not counting the ones that I hold. 65,000, 75,000. Yeah, plus the 25,000. So that's 100,000 right there. And that's just like one upgrade as well. So it is quite expensive. That actually takes some farming. And you don't. I don't even think you have all the spells, because you still have to join like one of the. You know what I mean. You still have to join that shit there. The Covenant. Right. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna do that in the next video. I might just go. I'm probably just gonna kill the boss, and I don't know. Actually, no. I know I'm killing the boss. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Obviously, ring the bell. Yeah, but that's. We'll see where I go from there. It'll be a surprise for everyone, even for me, because I don't know yet. I've got to record it. Okay. So I should be going back to the bonfire now. I don't know what I'm doing, just looking around. I was probably considering what I should do, if I should go try out the boss. Which actually I think I did. Did I even record it yet? Maybe I did record it. I've got to check. I don't even know. What a walkthrough. Alright, so I've been Lord Fussington. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly rate, comment, subscribe, like, whatever. You know, there's all kinds of stuff. Got a Facebook, Twitter. I've got other things, like hair. Anyway, thanks for watching. Next video will be part 11.